Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. QNT is still holding below the descending trend line and therefore the downside pressure remains high. So far, however, QNT has avoided to get a sustained break below the previous support level. My ideal target is still $80. Obviously, with every new low, the chances for a reversal are increasing. The forecast was for another low. And for a breakout here below the $84, $85 support, the price made a new low, but did not maintain below that region. And typically after an Elliott wave triangle, which we had sketched out here, you would expect a more aggressive move to the downside. But it's quite amazing. I mean, we've been talking about this $80 range or $80 level for months. I mean, maybe even 6 months. And we have now come down all the way to $83. Really, really close. It really just takes, I mean, off the last low, it really just takes another 3% drop basically to get to the ideal target. That doesn't mean we have to turn around at $80, but it means that this is obviously the region where we're watching for reversal patterns. However, I still haven't got any evidence that a lasting low has been established. Overall, nothing changes. Yeah, we're still caught in an eternal downtrend, you could say. Now, it's not that bad. We're still tracking an overall bullish scenario, but obviously we're watching the 80 as well as $61 levels for potential reactions here on the 4-hour time frame. Now, if we zoom in to the detailed wave count, I highlighted to you in the last video that this could be a triangle and that we would expect a breakdown. Now that happened again, but looking back at it, while the triangle I think was the right interpretation at the time, with the latest price data we have, normally we would expect a more aggressive move to the downside after a triangle has broken. So this is not the most suitable interpretation. What I find more useful is to understand that this could be a fourth wave here. This large, let's say, retracement to the upside, which peaked at around $93 on the 1st of October or 2nd of October, and that we're actually coming down already in the fifth wave, but not in an impulse. Again, probably just in some kind of a diagonal structure here. Now, if we look at this diagonal, I mean, I have to assume now this is some kind of a diagonal. How would we understand that? Well, you know, my view is, and again, I don't want to overlabel this, you know, but there is a good chance to, or that we could make the case for this as a wave 1 of 5, this move up as a wave 2, this move down as a wave 3, this move up as a wave 4, and there could be one more low in a wave 5. This is, of course, just sort of an idea. We're dealing here with unreliable micro counts, but I always try to give you my best view of how the microstructures could unfold. Obviously, you need to understand that when we talk about those microstructures, the probabilities as they are evolving all the time, as they are shifting all the time, these are very fragile. But if we deal with this as it's shown here, yeah, then we could already be in the wave 5 of 5. And literally, this could be an A wave, this could be a B wave with one more low to come. But we would have to change the micro interpretation with a break above $88.20. But it will take a while to really suggest something more bullish. Overall, slowly, we get closer to the ideal target. And yeah, we are basically in the region where I'm expecting a reversal. But I will not call a low in place until I have a first impulse to the upside, followed by a 3-wave pullback. The correction just has taken far too long for that. And you know, we don't want to be caught in a trap necessarily, okay? I think for anybody who's interested in this long term, I mean, similar to Bitcoin, these are now the areas where maybe gradual accumulation could be carried out slowly. But I'm not telling you to do it because altcoins, in my opinion, are not investment quality. They are more like for short-term swing trading. And as long as the daily trend is down, which it is, yeah, let's go to the daily chart. The daily trend is clearly still down. As long as that's the case, we don't even need to talk about, you know, moon targets up there or anything. Also, as long as we don't have a daily uptrend or at least some kind of a setup on a lower time frame that would suggest the daily uptrend might have started, we cannot even enter any aggressive long trades, okay? Gradual accumulation for anybody who wants to invest in QNT, but that's up to you because I don't see those altcoin projects anyway as investment quality. Yes, maybe to diversify a little bit, maybe a little bit of lunch money or pocket money, but just be aware of the risk if you invest more, okay? They are just experiments, not more. And that's the problem with all of these. You know, even if you think about the use case or whatever, there is nothing, despite use cases, that would tell us why a coin needs to be at a certain price. Prices are made on the exchanges and prices are only generated through sentiment. And that's what we measure with the Elliott waves. And the Elliott waves tell us that we come in close to a region where a shift of sentiment can take place. That's what I mean, you know, close to a low potentially, but no low confirmed. And until we haven't got a low confirmed, these movements to the downside can extend. That's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.